He did not anticipate funds running out, though she does anticipate the need increasing this year. Get more information by visiting capsule.info or calling 732-2159. Get news anytime at DeWittDailyNews.com.
This is staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki with your regional radio forecast. High temperatures reach up to 67 this afternoon under sunny skies, winds out of the east 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows level off around 42. Bright sunshine expected tomorrow, highs level off around 70. Low 70s Saturday and Sunday. Hear weather twice an hour or online anytime at DeWittDailyNews.com. Currently, it's 45.
Life is uncertain. Stop in and see me, State Farm Agent Jason France, on the west side of the Clinton Square, or click our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com and see how our full lineup of State Farm insurance and financial services can help protect your family.
Local farm broadcaster Jared White covers the local agriculture news you need to know. Hear his reports by downloading the free WHOW mobile app.
You want to feel important.
You want to be part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong.
We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you. But our part-time service in the Army National Guard means we get to be more.
When our communities are in need, we get the chance to stand up and do something about it.
We get to serve in our own region and help the people we call neighbors.
From the lakeshores of Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota.
The fertile fields of Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa to the wide open plains of North and South Dakota.
We are here for our hometowns.
And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Illinois Army National Guard, aired by the Illinois Broadcasters Association and this station.
Left untreated, winter annual weeds can become a big problem for soybean growers come springtime. Used in a fall burn-down tank mix, new Preview 2.1 SC herbicide can provide extended residual control of later germinating winter annuals for cleaner fields next spring. Preview 2.1 can also be used effectively in a pre-plant or pre-emergent program. Ask your retailer about Preview 2.1 herbicide from UPL, and always read and follow label directions.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guests in studio this morning are with Dove in Central Illinois, DeWitt, Macon, and Piatt counties. Angie Williams with us. Good morning, Angie.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming out and talking with us. Absolutely. And Molly Tenuto with us. Good morning, Molly.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming out with us as well. And Molly, we're going to start with you today because we've got a lot to talk about in terms of assistance programs for the public. And let's start with Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends. Tell us about this program.
Yes. So Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends, it is, we are the distributors of those funds for Macon, DeWitt, and Piatt counties. Those funds come from the Energy Assistance Foundation, and then we disperse them. Pretty much all counties in Illinois, at least like mid going south. Northern Illinois, you'd have to check. But if you're an Ameren customer and you qualify in the income guidelines, then it's a matched program. So you can, one time in the heating season, we will match funds up to $350, and one time in the cooling season, up to $200. And we are currently in the heating season. That started September 1st, even though it's still been warmer.
Okay, very good. Tell us how you get this ball rolling and what folks need to know about this.
Yep. So they just need to contact us. They can call us at 217-433-7435 or email dfa at doveinc.org and let us know. And we have an application that we need filled out. We can help do that over the phone. And we just need a copy of the Ameren bill, proof of income, and a copy of your ID. And then we can get it going. All those things can be texted to us. Again, the same number at 217-433-7435 or emailed, and we'll go from there.
Interesting. So be a part of that. Do you happen to know the income guidelines? What do those look like?
So it depends on your family size. So they have it labeled out, family 1 through 10 of however many are in your household. Basically, if you qualify for LIHEAP, the federal program for low income families, you would not qualify for Warm Neighbors Cool Friends. Warm Neighbors Cool Friends then picks up at the very next dollar level.
Okay.
So because there's so many ranges, I won't read all of those, but those can be found on our website, which is doveinc.org, as well as if you go to Warm Neighbors Cool Friends. I don't remember if that's .org or .net.
Okay.
If you just put that in a Google search, they have all the income guidelines right there.
Easy enough.
And again, call us and see, and we'll be able to tell you.
Sure. And you were telling me, Angie, that this isn't necessarily a program that is based on like folks donating funds to help those in need. This is is it an Ameren based program? Is that how it works?
It's the Energy Assistance Foundation. So they work specifically with Ameren, and they get the funds and then they funnel it to all of the distributors of that program.
Okay.
So you have to go to the specific distributor in each county. And like I said, we are for Macon, DeWitt, and Piatt counties. That information, they can reach out to us. And if you're in the wrong county and you're not sure where to go, we can help you with that. Again, that's all on the Warm Neighbors Cool Friends website as to which office to reach.
And highlight the point that they want people to apply for this regardless of your circumstances and your income.
Correct. Yes. So this is kind of for the moderate income range families. And I hear from several that I want those funds to go to someone else who needs it. And these funds are available. They want people to apply for it. And because they have them there, and it's only one time per heating season, one time per cooling. It's not just a blanket donation. It is a matched program. So it's not just a full-on handout, but if it helps to relieve some pressure, say around Christmas time, that's a hard one for a lot of families. And you use those funds. If you meet that income, definitely use it.
Do you find that you brought up the Christmas season? I'm curious. Do you find, is there a popular quote unquote time of year for application, whether it be Christmas so folks can save that money on those presents, or is it, around the new year? Do you find there's a more popular time than another for this program?
So I am newer to the role and I haven't seen a full year of it yet.
Okay, gotcha.
However, from what I have heard, I think people kind of time out. They know when their bill's going to be the most expensive. So Christmas time also is, usually a colder time. So their bill may be more. And so they know kind of the month that they need to reach out for assistance, because then they can get the most matched. So July, August, those were the hottest seasons. It's also back to school time. So those, if you kind of know when you're going to need the most help to relieve even just a little bit.
Helpful. That's helpful. Absolutely. So again, Angie, highlight just where folks go for more. I'm sorry, Molly. I'm sorry. I knew I would do that at some point this morning. Molly, where do folks go to find more information on this program?
Yep. So you can go to our website, which is doveinc.org, or you can call me or text me at 217-433-7435, or email dfa@doveinc.org. dwit.org.
I meant to ask, is it possible this program runs out of funds at some point?
I have not seen that.
Okay.
Pretty much we are at a state of every single month we have to turn in our report to the Energy Assistance Foundation. And they look at what our status of the funds are, and then they gift us more funds.
I see. Very good. Very good. So, and I just want to make a plug really fast. You mentioned that if you don't fall into the income guidelines, if on the low end you qualify for LIHEAP, we do have information about LIHEAP up at DeWittDailyNews.com today. Talked with Community Action about that. They help administer that program. So if folks are interested in that, you can go to DeWittDailyNews.com and find that information as well. So, Molly, as we talk for this morning, you've got a lot of other needs as we come into probably what is going to be an incredible season of need, I'm sure. How about that?
Yes.
And asking folks to step up and help, again, those in need in our community.
Right. So we, excuse me, we have the Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends, but then we also have just our general Dove Financial Assistance, DFA, funds that go to assist those in need. And for that, we do a one-time per year. People can reach out for assistance to get over a hardship. And that's all based on the amount of funds that we have. So if we don't have donations, we can assist people. If we don't have enough donations, we might be able to assist people, but the amount we can assist them with will be less.
Right.
So we most definitely are in need of some financial donations to be able to put it back out into the community. For that program, and again, that's typically we do power bills, regardless of if it's Ameren or City of Sullivan, City of Shelbyville, wherever it is, that it doesn't have to be specific to Ameren or water bills. And that's not a matched program. We just kind of work with each individual family, help them as best as we can, and give them other resources that we might know about.
Gotcha.
We do, for DFA, we do Macon, DeWitt, Piatt, Shelby, and Moultrie counties.
Okay.
And I'll say that if you give to DFA, the county that the donation comes from is the county the donation stays in.
Gotcha.
So all 5 counties have their own separate account that we put money into and pull money out of, and it all stays in that county.
Got it. What does DFA stand for?
Dove Financial Assistance.
Okay, very good. So when it comes to, you mentioned the ways that money helps folks, can that be in addition to that, that power bill assistance through Ameren that we were talking about, the Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends? Yeah,
sometimes there have been instances where, it's a Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends is a matched program, and if they need $100 to be able to go towards that, and Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends can match the 100. We can be the ones that our funds can be those matched funds.
I see.
If need be.
How much do you have now, and how far can it get you? Or maybe not how much, but how far can what you have now get you in terms of the needing season coming up?
It depends on the county.
Okay.
I will say that DeWitt, Moultrie, and Macon County, they are in need of funds.
Okay.
We are not shut down by any means, but the amount that we're able to assist has definitely gone lower. We have a maximum of $300 regardless of the status of funds.
Okay.
But right now, sometimes it's between $50 and $100 is the most that we can do.
Are there any guidelines to those that come to you for a need? Anything they have to meet in terms of like income requirement, anything of that nature?
Nope, no income requirement. Again, we just can only assist you one time per year. So if we've assisted you already this year, you have to wait until 366 days have passed.
Got it.
For us to be able to help you again.
Sure. How do folks make donations?
They can write a check and send it to Dove at 302 South Union in Decatur, 62522. Thank you.
All right.
Too many zip codes. And just make sure to put DFA or Dove Financial Assistance in the memo line.
All right.
And I'll share, some might know this program used to be called the MAX program in Macon County, and it used to be called the DAX program in DeWitt County.
Sure.
It's the exact same program, but when they expanded to 3 extra counties, they decided, let's not have 5 different acronyms and make it just one.
All right, very good. And easy enough. Yeah,
Yes.
makes it easier, streamlined, all of those things. So anything else on that program, and Molly, that we didn't touch on this morning? I did it again. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'll just share that from September 1st to September 28th, in all 5 of our counties, we were able to assist 74 households.
Okay.
So including Warm Neighbors, Cool Friends, 85.
All right.
So
yeah,
we've done a lot of good from August 1st. I think it was August 1st to September 20th. It was like 144 households in Macon County alone.
Okay.
It was a lot. The need before LIHEAP kicked in September 1st, it was great.
Yeah. And it's probably only going to get even more
Absolutely.
great. Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. So any other programs you want to highlight?
I think that's about it. We will be today, as soon as we leave here, after we make a coffee run, we will be at the Senior Center in Decatur from 9 to 11. So if you're in the Macon County area, stop by and we'll be happy to chat with you.
Definitely. Do you make trips up to DeWitt County to talk with folks at all?
Yes. So thank you for that. We have office hours in all of our counties that are posted on our website. So you can go to dovinc.org to be able to find out exactly where we are and when.
Okay.
We, in Macon County, we're there more regularly. That's our largest county that we serve.
Sure.
And then we try to get to the other ones at least twice a month.
Okay.
But again, we do so much. That's been the good thing that came out of COVID. Figured out how to do everything no contact. So we can do things virtually. So much easier and better now.
If people can't meet you, at a certain time, you can meet them virtually. So that's great. Very good. Again, that website is
dovinc.org.
Very good. Molly, do you have a number folks can reach you at?
217-433-7435.
Very good. That's Molly Tenuto with Dove Inc. We'll talk with Angie Williams coming up on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
Let's check the opening numbers now at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Thursday. I'm Jim Taylor for the RFD Radio Network. Corn opening slightly higher, beans starting the day higher, and wheat also slightly higher. December corn 673 up 2.5. March corn up 3, 679.5. May corn 680 up 2 3/4 to start the day. November beans 1418.5 up 9 3/4. January beans up 11 1/4. 1427.5. March beans 1432 1/4. Up 11 1/2. December wheat 904 1/4 up a penny. March wheat up a penny 916. May wheat 922 1/4 up 1 3/4. October bean meal 418.40 down 3.40. October bean oil starting the day 66.56 up $1.04. In the energy market, November crude oil up a penny 82.16. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
When you're shopping for a different car or truck, we don't expect you to come in knowing exactly what you want. That's our job. This is Scott Baum from Baum Chevrolet Buick in Clinton. Our staff is trained to ask questions, listen, and help you find the right vehicle that fits your needs, whether you need 3 rows of seats or something sporty to zip around town with. We'll find the right transportation solution, which checks all the right boxes just for you. BaumChevyBuick.com, right from the start.
Clinton Save-A-Lot owner Dave Jackson here with a supply chain update. While we're working as best we can to keep our shelves stocked with the items you need and want every day, we're experiencing never-before-seen interruptions in product availability and delivery, both through Save-A-Lot and our direct suppliers. In most cases, they can't run their production lines due to the lack of workers, plus a shortage of truck drivers. Despite all that, we're working to keep the meat, produce, and other products you buy in stock and on our shelves every day. Your Clinton Save-A-Lot appreciates your business, and we hope to see you soon.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show is streaming to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Again, Molly Tenuto and Angie Williams with Dove Inc. in studio with us here this morning. Angie, exciting news for our folks in DeWitt County, but at the same time, it's bringing a need. So talk about this.
Yes, so our retired and senior volunteer program has been contacted. Piecemeals is coming back. They're really in need of drivers starting next week to deliver meals to homebound seniors. The person who is doing it is now going to be back at the congregate site dealing with that and needing some people Monday through Friday. So if you're interested in that, you need to contact Karen at 309-825-6186. And she would be thrilled to hear from you.
What is the time? What does the commitment look like for a piecemeal driver?
So they can they don't have to do every day. It can be what fits their schedule. It's usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours for a route.
All right.
So,
Very good.
yeah. And it's a good touch point. So they deliver the meals at the door. They just check to make sure that the person receiving it is up and around and okay. It's a wellness check as well.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
yeah.
I know that a lot of groups will get involved. They'll volunteer for a day and send maybe 3 or 4 of their members and talk about that aspect of it.
I actually don't know too much about that aspect.
Oh, okay, sure.
We were just contacted to see if any of our retired and senior volunteers in
fair enough.
DeWitt County would be able to help. And
yeah, sure. So. Should have thought of that. All right. So if you're a senior out there looking for some volunteer opportunities, this is a good one.
Yes.
So again, who do they call? Who do they contact?
Yes, Karen at Piecemeals. Her number is 309-825-6186.
All right. Very good. So be a part of that if you're interested. Molly or Angie, what other opportunities do you have?
The other one in DeWitt, we're always needing people to help with our food pantry at the Dove office. And that's from 11 to 1. Mainly the first Thursday of each month is when they go and get a truckload of food that needs unloading and, dishing out to clients. So
sure.
If you're able to help with that, Jennifer Tolliday is the one that they would need to contact. And her phone number is 217-935-6619.
Now that's once a week?
So it is. They do every Thursday. The first Thursday of the month is when that big truck comes in and need help unloading. And
now, do you need help at the actual distribution during those times as well?
Usually 1 or 2 people is sufficient for that.
Okay, very good. So again, contact Jennifer Tolliday, and she's been on our show many of times, and we'll probably talk about that with her next time as well. Any other RSVP opportunities?
Yeah, so Macon County, we've got a new opportunity at Mount Zion United Methodist Church at 1220 West Main Street in Mount Zion. They are needing help with their food pantry on the 3rd Thursday of each month from 5 to 6 p.m. and the 3rd Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. The contact there is Erlene at 217-864-4813.
Are you starting to find that volunteer numbers are getting back and increasing again?
Yeah, it's kind of a trickle effect. Just a little at a time, we're seeing some more people come back into action. So,
well, hopefully this call will spur some more folks stepping up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Is there any COVID mitigations, anything of that nature folks need to be aware of at this point, Angie?
It really depends on each station and what their guidelines are. Volunteers would have to go by that. We do still have masks and hand sanitizer available if anybody is in need of those items to do their volunteering. We're happy to pass that out. So we've got a big stock of that still.
Sure. Any other volunteer opportunities you want to talk about?
So Macon County Conservation District, Rock Springs, they're looking for volunteer hike leaders. There's actually going to be a training October 20th from 2 to 3:30 at Rock Springs. So if you enjoy nature and working with kids, this is going to be a great volunteer opportunity for you. Walks are usually around an hour long. It's a leisurely pace, so you're not running.
Yeah, sure.
So if you need to take it slow, this is a good one. The contact there is Jenny Garver, and her number is 423-7708.
All right. So put that on the radar if you're interested. All right. Again, Angie, anything else you want to mention with us this morning?
We have our Christmas Carriage Share program that's really starting to get off the ground.
Yeah, tell me about this. What's going on?
Yeah, so we've been meeting and we're starting to see a little bit of donations come in for that. And we're actually going to have some days where people can come sign up for toy assistance in October. So we'll at Dove at 302 South Union on October 25th, which is a Tuesday from 1:30 to 4:30. People can come and sign up. And then Wednesday, October 26th, we'll be at Decatur Public Library from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Thursday, October 27th, 9 a.m. to noon at Familia Dental. So,
what is the Christmas Sharing Care Program?
So it is a large partnership between Dove, Northeast Community Fund, Salvation Army, and Toys for Tots. We were all kind of doing our own thing. And Northeast has always partnered with Dove since this program. It used to be called Christmas Baskets, for those who are familiar with that. Back in 70s and 80s started that program. And then when the pandemic hit, we just all decided it makes sense. Let's all work together. We're doing the same thing anyway. So we just try to assist as many families who need toys and food as possible.
That's terrific.
So,
very good.
yeah.
Very good. Well, Angie, I want to real quick hit Molly up. I know you had a couple of points we missed, Molly. About a minute. Highlight those for us. I know you're in Piatt County a little more now.
Yes. So we just secured a host site in Piatt County at the First Presbyterian Church in Monticello. That is at 214 South Charter Street in Monticello. So those hours will start, I believe it's October 12th. So again, you can go to doveinc.org and find out times and locations for sure.
Sure.
But we are definitely excited to be able to get started more in Piatt County. And then also just wanted to share that if you have an organization, a church group, if it's the men's breakfast, women's breakfast, whatever, that you'd like for me to come and talk to and share what our program does and any resources we might know, I would be happy to do that.
All right. Very good, ladies. Got to let you go. Molly Tenuto, Angie Williams with Dove Inc. Our guest. Network News is next.
The Big 1520 WHOW Clinton, 92.3 FM, W222 BG Clinton.